Joining me now is Artsy CEO Mike Steib. Mike, great to have you with us. And before we get into the specifics of what you're seeing in your business right now, I mean, this is so interesting to me because so many people are looking for investments that are an inflation hedge. Can't do it in the real estate market anymore. Stock market's a little bit dangerous right now. So talk to me about the art market.
Art has a multi-century history as a safe store of value for savvy art collectors. And we're seeing, as you noted, with inflation ripping, with public company earnings where they are, with housing prices, there's a ratio to rental yields at near all-time highs, a lot of interest in art, not only as something that people can enjoy in their homes and their lives, not only as a way to be a patron to the art world, but as an alternative investment class to enrich and expand their portfolios.
And you also say, I mean, given the fact that we're in such a volatile market right now, people, you know, it's hard to look at the brokerage account statements, but that the art market actually isn't as volatile as some might think.
The art market has a couple of things going for it. One is that historically, through recessionary periods, the art market has recovered faster than the stock market. We saw art prices return to pre-recessionary levels 2 years faster than the stock market after the 2008 crash. Secondly, the art market is a little bit self-correcting in that in downturns, people are less likely to bring paintings to market for sale, which constricts supply, which means if you're in the market, especially for noteworthy high-end trending and emerging and blue chip artists, there's not as much supply there, so the prices tend to hold up.
Talk to me a little bit about your June auction, because one of my favorites was on the list, Andy Warhol, but you've got some others as well, and some pretty high prices.
We did. We sold Warhol, Kusama, and Eddie Martinez, and a bunch of other names that folks in and outside of the art world are very familiar with. And not only Artsy, but this entire auction season going back to mid-May, and Artsy, Christie's, Sotheby's, Phillips, and others was a record season for secondary market art sales around the world.
And if people aren't collecting necessarily at auctions or they don't want to bid against other buyers, you also do a lot of private sales, and you've seen an increase there where you match, I guess, essentially you match somebody up with something that they're looking for, and this can be done globally.
That's right, Jackie. We do private sales, but also the biggest part of Artsy and 50% of the art market are primary market art sales, art from art galleries that artists have recently created. That we work with 4,000 galleries located in over 100 countries around the world, and who list over 1 million paintings, prints, multiples, photographs, and sculptures for sale in a way that before Artsy was really difficult to access. You used to have gallery to gallery, fair to fair. Prices were not transparent. Availability wasn't clear. And transactions could take weeks and be very cumbersome. We've solved that all down to the click of a button in an app in a way that gives you confidence.
That's so interesting.
And it's a really fun way. It's a really fun way to engage in the art world.
Mike, last question. I don't have an extra $312,000 for Warhol right now, but if I wanted to get into the art market and I came to you and gave you a much more modest budget and said, find me somebody that's up and coming, someone that I can invest in and to look for the future, could you help me kind of try to figure that out?
Absolutely, Jackie. There are clear value signals in the art market that aren't always obvious to people from outside, that we bring to the forefront in the artist page and the artwork page on Artsy. We also publish all of the secondary market price points for free to anyone who's interested and wants to build that in the transaction. But finally, today we have on the site a collection of the artists whose search volume is growing at the fastest level right now on Artsy. So if you wanted to know what is everyone looking for in advance of hottest artist going to be next month or next year, you could go to Artsy today and shop that.
I love that. Mike Steib of Artsy, great to have you on the program tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Jackie.
All right, we'll be right back.